Right, well, seeing as we have returned from Gaia, basically sort of we are now on the final stretch of side quests that we can do. And basically it's like getting 2 of the strongest weapons in the game. But actually no, not. We're going to be getting 3 of the strongest weapons in the game. One of them is from a boss. Then we've got some optional costumes, and so on and so forth. Can't quite remember what my first job is, but might be it's the Cat's Village. Oh yes, basically sort of if you have if you want to get a title for Sheena, come up here and talk to the sleepy cats, and yeah, you should be able to get 0.8%. Seriously? I've missed 1 chest. Oh well. Yeah, you get a title for Sheena if you get 100%. I've clearly missed a chest somewhere. You might have noticed which chest it was. There's probably one that I opened, didn't have, had too many and lost it, but oh well. Now I know for a fact that we're going to be doing a little side quest for Regal today. Not quite sure what else. So, to cover up my complete lack of anything interesting to talk about, because I feel terrible that I'm making you sit through these side quests, and I've kind of run out of facts and figures to give you. So, if we pop over to Meltokyo, then we'll go with Regal, because this is Regal's little side quest. If you walk over here, you can see the Wonder Chef being accosted by someone. You go, Regal. Oh, boo-hoo. So, yes. So, basically there's going to be a cook-off. Yay! So basically, yeah, there's a cook-off, and yeah. Now, we might as well just go into some of the other little tropes of stuff that Tales of Symphonia fits. One of them is gameplay and story segregation. It's basically whenever there's an inconsistency between how things work or behave between the gameplay and the storyline. This game suffers bad from it, considering how powerful the party becomes, but there is also some very good gameplay and story integration, which is the inverse, which occurs particularly when Raine gets the unicorn horn, when Colette loses her voice, and also when you notice Kratos' AI behaviour, because he actually uses first aid on Lloyd quite a bit, which is actually quite a nice little thing. So yes, we've got a chef outfit for Regal, which opens up another little side quest to go get the rest of the recipes. So yes, Regal got God of the Kitchen, which is quite cool. Now, Tales of Symphonia also has quite a few glass cannon characters, which is basically where they can dish out damage but can't really take it. You've got Colette, Genis, and Sheena. Especially frustrating with Genis and Sheena, since their most powerful attacks rely on them going into over limit first, which requires them to be hit. It's especially frustrating with Sheena since she has the worst damage output otherwise. And because, I mean, even Raine can put up better numbers with attack magic. And people do apparently rag on Sheena for this, but yeah, she was raised as a guardian / magical ninja, not a fighter. And the fact that pacts terrify her make her kind of that awkward. There are also many instances of go through me. Where sort of like characters say, you'll have to go through me first. That's happened quite a lot. Tales of Symphonia is also highly subject to guide dagget. It's any part of a video game in which the correct action or set of actions is so difficult to figure out from the game's own clues that effectively the only way to know what to do, aside from spending countless hours trying every single possibility until something happens, is via a strategy guide or an online walkthrough. So, yeah, there's lots of evidence. You've got the hard path, the whole relationship values thing, the Mystic Arts, particularly, the teleport maze in the Palma Costa Ranch, the specific donations necessary to rebuild Lewin, so Ymir Forest is a pain in the backside, and also the side quests in general, because they only appear at certain points in the game, and after you complete specific events, they become lost forever. So it's really annoying with like the small side quests, which take place in places you normally wouldn't go, like finding and curing Clara. I'd have to say sort of the Ewan side quest as well. And earning all the titles and finding the relationship skits are just a pain, since they're all normally on bits of the map you don't have any reason to go to. Now we've found this little runt of elf who's being a twat. And he's called Ricardo. Stop ruining the name, man. Jeez. So, here we can get one of Genis's most powerful magical attacks, which is really cool. So, Genis has got Meteor Storm! Yay! Now, there is quite a lot you can do in Heimdall after you've completed stuff, including get Meteor Storm, and we can also actually find out the truth about Noishe, which I believe is what we're going to do now. If you talk to these kids over here, we can find out the truth about Noishe. What the heck is a protozoan? Right. Okay. Right. An Arshis, right. Oh, that's a shame. What? Hey, it's Noishe. What? Oh wow. That's impressive. He is awfully strange looking for a dog. I don't quite know why you call him a dog, but yes. So, yes, Noishe is actually a protozoan. So, Noishe is particularly ancient. Like, wow. And finally, as we go off to our next point of call, we've got the whole heel-face revolving door trope, which sounds quite amusing. It's basically when a villain is sufficiently sympathetic with the audience, they have a tendency to do a heel-face turn. And such characters have a tendency to do heel-face turn when it's realised that they really work better as a villain. But even though they work better as a villain, they're still so sympathetic that the powers that be will often give them further temporary heel-face turns because they're uncomfortable rooting for the Empire. So it's basically where they turn from bad to good. So, yes! Let's move on. Woo!